Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at Usual Thing. This is a task in Wahweap Bay. We're going to be starting at the task location. We're going to be using the 072. You do not need any additional equipment, but you do have to have completed and now the weather expedition in order to unlock this task. So, we're starting over at the task pickup location, which is all the way down here on the south side of the map. The easiest way to get here is to come from the eastern outpost and just kind of make your way kind of off the plateau here and up over this way, around, down the ridge, and up over through here. So this is a pretty quick, easy one. All we're going to be doing is going from here. We're going to go over here to pick up a rig part and then just follow the same path back to where we start from to deliver it. It's just a quick fetch and grab. So follow along. I'll show you how it's done. So the first thing we're going to do is make our way off of this little plateau here. There's a nice little rock ramp we can use to get down. And then right over here we're going to head down into this little mud pit with the broken car. And make our way right on across here. We're going to head up on the left side here. We're just going to follow this path up and around the rocks here. Right over, up through here. We go right on down through the rocks here. And all the way around. Go right around the corner here. Alright, from here we're going to go right up the hill. And we're just going to kind of look for these shallow spots in the rocks here and make our way down towards the shoreline. Right over here we're going to head on down to the left. That's going to get us right on down to the shoreline, and we're going to follow the shoreline. You see those rocks in the water over there? That is where we're headed, so we can get across to those islands. Go around these tree branches. And we're just going to continue to follow the shoreline here. All the way down. And now we're going to make our way across the rocks. So there is a, it's kind of narrow here and you got these big rocks. So we're just going to kind of zigzag in between the rocks here. We make our way over. Just kind of fighting that current just a little bit there. And that's going to get us up onto this central island here. We're going to stay on this path to the right and follow this up and over the island. There is an airdrop right here if you do need additional supplies. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and go down the island here. You can see there's a bridge over there that we've already built. If you do not have that bridge built, it is 75 spare parts. So we're going to go right up onto this rock here and go right across the bridge. And then we're going to head to the left. We're going to cross over onto this little ridge. And we're just going to follow this all the way around. Jump down into the water here. We're going to follow this shoreline all the way around. There's a little broken dock there with some kayaks. And this is going to get us to the hardest part of this task, which is this rocky climb right here. So I am going to go ahead and preemptively lower the tire pressures so that we can get as much grip as we can going up these rock ledges. And you can see you drop those tire pressures down. The Zero is going to have no troubles at all climbing up here. And now that we're up on top, we're going to go ahead and put the pressures back up and head on over here to grab the rig. And yes, I do have a set of anchors with me. I always bring them, emergency purposes. I find it always important to bring anchors with you. They're probably the most useful tool you could have with your expeditions are the anchors. especially in these scout class vehicles where all the winches are autonomous, which means you can use them if your vehicle slipped over. I try to save the jack screws for the larger trucks, like the Step, the Tetra Force, and the Tuz Action, trucks like that. Anyway, all we're going to do now is just follow the same path we used to get over here, and that's going to take us back to our drop-off point. So we're going to cross over here and go back across the bridge. Right over here. And we're going to cross up and over the island. And then we're going to make our way down. We're going to head over to the rocks. Now, with this crossing going the other way, you do have to be careful. The current is rather strong here, so you want to stay as close to these rocks as you can. If you get too far, you can see it kind of drops off pretty steeply there. So we want to just hug the rocks the best we can. If you do find yourself stuck, there is a tree branch right here. You can kind of see it in the water. Just barely. It's like right there. There's something, in case you need an anchor point, there is one about halfway through the water crossing. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue across and follow the shoreline back down. And we're just going to follow this over to the spot where we can use to climb up the hills and get over to our drop-off point. We're just going to stay in the water, in the mud, try to make our way over these tree branches. And right over here, we're going to climb on up. And we're going to follow the path up to the right. And we're just going to kind of snake in between the rocks here. Go. And we're going to head right on down and up over this little rock lip here. And up onto this ledge. Up in between these rocks here. And we're going to make our way down over towards the sunken mud pit with the broken vehicle. Cross right through here, and right here is a break in the rocks that we can use to climb up out of here. And once we get over here, we're going to use these little rock stairs to climb right on up. If you do need to, there is a tree here that you can use to pull yourself up on the ledge. And we're just going to drive right on over to the task square. Right over here, go ahead and deliver the rig parts. And that is going to complete the usual thing. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.